Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Budapest for TNR Season 2.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
This is the start of the second half of the season. We have to try and catch up to Whimp, but our banker there would not be good enough. And here, when we were well up, we got really distracted by that retired OP there in that McLaren and lost all the time. Was unable to improve and really should have been easily P2 there. Whimp's time would have been very difficult for me to beat, given that I've never gone that fast, but my PB certainly would have been front row. So we have to now try and get past Force 1 and Kart Dude, my teammate, before even being able to challenge our championship rival, who's on pole. And we got a better start than our teammate, and indeed HSV in the second with Mercedes also with a great start. We snuck down the inside of Force 1 without making contact, and I think it wasn't really a case of us braking late, it was a case of him braking a bit too early, a bit too conservative. So now we are where we wanted to be, behind Whimp, the car that we need to overtake, only problem being he was a lot faster and seemed to have the balance that he required to be confident around this track. I pitted earlier, tried to go for the undercut, unfortunately wasn't actually close enough to take full advantage of that undercut.
Complete, go now.
We emerged, obviously passing the cars who had pit a lap later or the lap after that. Whimp, he did pit, but the gap was still there, and I had 5 seconds back to P3.
Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out.
Everything was neutralised though with a safety car, so I had an opportunity here to pass Whimp, but also it was an opportunity for Force 1, who was 5 seconds behind prior to that, to try and get past. Obviously none of us pitted at the safety car because we'd already gone on to mediums, which can make it to the end, and track position is absolutely king around here. It's very difficult to overtake. Whimp went defensive into turn 1, and I made a fairly basic error going wide there, and that allowed Force 1 right up to the rear of me. I had to defend into turn 2, and that was basically the last I saw of Whimp. He was just too fast at this track.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
That was a really unfortunate time penalty because I thought I'd taken a very similar line through there every lap, and that time it actually pinged me. As we were approaching the end of the Grand Prix, a penalty might see Force 1 overtake me.
Okay, clear.
But unfortunately for him and Kart Dude, they came together and both positions 3 and 4 were out of the race with that collision. Moving on to the last lap now, congratulations to Whimp. He wins yet another race, extending his margin to over 40 points heading into the break. We're going to have to do a lot of work to try and catch up to the Mercedes boys. And also, it's noted that OP Magic got a podium there for McLaren, so congratulations to him. Well, that's it until the new year. Have a Merry Christmas, guys. I've been Jacko. See you in Spa.